I want to talk about a topic that's extreme at first, but it's happening already behind the scenes, believe it or not. This is what happens when technology fills emotional and social gaps that we leave open. And no, this isn't about blaming women or AI or men or dogs or aliens or lizards or anybody for that matter. It might sound like a sci-fi movie, but these technologies are already here. The AI, the chatbots, and a lot of people are already making emotional connections to these things. Mostly men, but I'm sure there are a lot of women in these spaces as well. What happens when AI makes it easier, more socially rewarding, safer than dating? Dating has become more transactional, algorithm-driven, and quite frankly, we now have the technology to make dating so much easier, for the better or for the worse. Many people feel invisible, rejected, or just outcasted. And now we have these chatbots and AI that don't make people feel all these negative attributes. These bots are now on your time when you need them. They never reject you. They're always available. They're not rude. They don't nag you. They don't complain. They're all the positive benefits, of course, because it's not human. And with anything that's human, you have positives and negatives, naturally. AI removes the cost of being vulnerable. It isn't financially draining. It isn't embarrassing. It isn't time consuming. It's pretty simple and to the point, clear cut as could be. There's no risk of being socially shamed or outcasted. Your pockets will definitely not hurt. Are these things that must come with dating? Are they absolutely necessary? Or are these things that we really can just leave out and replace with this new technology? And the AI is not replacing people, but simply replacing these roles that people do not want to fill anymore. And they're consistent, they're simple, they're straight to the point. It's listening without judgment. And as time goes, we've created many things to make life easier. And since a lot of people want to now ignore a lot of these roles, we now have the technology to make it even simpler and easier for us to get past these issues that we've been having. Listening without judgment and affection without leverage. This could be seen as cope and replacement for actual self-improvement and incel behavior from both genders and both sides, but we naturally just create this technology to improve our lives. Technology replaces what society undervalues, and ignoring it, guess what? It's not gonna make it go away. It's like fast food instead of home-cooked meals. It's like streaming services like Netflix instead of the movies. It's like social media instead of having to go out to a social setting. These things have already existed in different forms, but people don't seem to realize these things. And I think we all know by now that history repeats itself. Let me drown inside your wicked dreams. Breathe me in, breathe. It's not a gender war. It's a loneliness crisis. On both sides, less socially supported, less emotionally encouraged, and more lonely than ever. AI does not cure loneliness. It just manages it. People don't turn to AI because it's better. They just turn to it because it hurts less. Dating apps reward status instead of stability, and instead of connection, it rewards attention. If one side holds most of the leverage, then alternatives will form. It's an alternative market for unmet demands. If fewer people participate in relationships going forward, then what will happen to society? I think there won't be any births. There won't be any really continuation of anything. I don't think I'm speaking anything that's not pretty obvious. More social detachment. People are simply opting out of society. And I mean, I can see why, but where does this lead us in the end? I really could not envision what the world would be like at that point. This should concern you, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman. Everybody loses. Everybody gets more isolated and detached. There's no more families. Society, what happens? Where do we go? Do we just cease to exist at one point? Do we all just fade away and technology and metal just roams the earth and takes over what we've built for all these years? And I just don't really know what to think, and I feel like this should scare everybody. So many people are concerned about other things, little small events that happen, but I'm sure, yes, the tragedy's in his own, but compared to this issue here, I don't even think it pales in comparison, to be honest. AI replacing these emotional roles is a symptom and not the disease. Why has human connection become so expensive, risky, and rare? If AI becomes a simpler solution than real human connection, I think that has more to say about us instead of the technology. Do you think AI is a threat, a coping mechanism, or just a warning sign?
Would you ever choose an AI companion if it felt emotionally real?